You know what happens when a series runs shorter than you expect it to? You panic and make some Binding of Isaac videos. Last time, we played Greed with Cain. It wasn't that great, to be honest, because I did terrible. And, you know, I continue to do terrible. So, rather than do that, maybe we should see where we can get with Samson to the dark room. I mean, we're in the dark room already, so ha-ha! Victory! Just kidding. We're in the 618 area. LA3Y, although that could also be an A. Which is great. So I think the 618 area is actually that Southern Illinois area code. It's not like I'm very familiar with that. So we're Samson. And to reference what I'm talking about, yesterday was the finale for Punch Club. Out of nowhere, just body slammed in, and also just that ending to say, hey, by the way, I'm your dad, maybe from the past, but also maybe the future, and I made the thing because the medallion makes people, it's something. I probably shouldn't spoil it all right here. Instead, you know, you can go watch the videos, watch the series now, as it were. Enjoy that. Still, very enjoyable game. That enjoyable game is not what we're playing right now. Not to say that the Binding of Isaac is not an enjoyable game. I'm just saying that we're not playing Punch Club. I don't know if you know that. I usually don't, because right now I don't even know what number of episode we're on, because I'm very bad at that. I only know that we're playing the Binding of Isaac Rebirth, not Punch Club. It may seem that way. It seems like I'm punching with my face, but those are actually tears. You'd be surprised how many times I get, you know, face punching and tear spreading mixed up. It happens. A silly amount. But yeah, range upgrade. It's range upgrade. What am I supposed to say? You know, it's good. Is it good? No, it's not. That's why I said, what am I supposed to say? Am I supposed to be like, it's great? Because I'm not. I'm not gonna lie to you like that. Instead, I'm gonna take some dumb damage. Get myself stuck in a corner. Please don't die in like the first floor. Maybe. Oh, you're a cheeky little man, aren't you? Thank you for these. I'm afraid to take them. I was not gonna say I was. I am. I'm not afraid to take that spirit heart. The only reason that I'm being lazy about not taking it is because I want this forever alone attack fly. Obviously, remember how well we used attack fly on that greed mode run? This is quite the most attack tactical fly anyone's ever seen in the history of Isaac. That isn't even hyperbole, except it is, especially when I use that voice. That's like kind of Jeremy Clarkson. I can't do the in the world thing, but I would try. No, I'm not gonna. I embarrassed myself enough. $3 bill isn't bad. With the right amount of items, it could be awful, but it's got the potential, to say the least. The only issue being that the only way we get $3 bill is if we learn how to fly in the next couple of rooms, which I'm not saying isn't impossible. It's just not likely. But we could find fate or a flying type item in one of these secret rooms. We could find ourselves I don't know, we could get a deal with the devil, possibly not soon. I don't remember if we got hit by a champion there, if we just got hit by a regular guy, but we did have a spirit heart, so the hitting getting part is not really so much the issue as it is just the damage taking. I don't know what the hell I just said. Be worried, focused more on the not taking damage instead of worrying about if we took damage or not. Maybe taking down that spirit heart, or taking down that tinted rock, which hopefully contains a spirit heart, which it did, assuages our pain. I just like saying assuage because it's good. Assuage. Sausage, but with all the letters all jumbled up, like you potentially have like dyslexia or something. I'm not even trying to make light of dyslexia, but you know, if you have it, assuage would be like sausage. We get infestation. Infestation gives us flies when we get hit, which is kind of an issue because last time I checked, we don't want to get hit. Getting hit is kind of not the thing that we would be in the mood for. Granted, being... well, we could have just ran him through with that. Being Samson, we do kind of want to get hit. It's how we get our Bloody Lust proccing. But if we can control the hits via, I don't know, an IV bag or a razor blade, one of those items that we do the damage would be the better choice here. Because then, not only do we get to control how, you know, controlled chaos, as it were, but not chaos control like Sonic. Instead, we do damage control and get ourselves in a good fix. Laird Jr., not really that scary. It's a little terrifying when he, like, poops you into a corner. Yeah, that makes sense in context. And, you know, chases you down before deciding he doesn't want to go that way. But thankfully, Attack Fly is pretty much the perfect thing. Another range upgrade. Solid. It's what everyone wanted. They said, "Do you want another range upgrade?" And I said, "Yeah, sir." Guppy, 9 lives. If we had... I wish that we had more to take, because 9 lives is like a yes. No, a no-brainer kind of item. But man, if we could have given up some of these things prior, some of these hearts, I would give up a heart maybe to get some of that thing going. Instead, you know, there were some places we could have gone. There's that tinted rock up there. We could have used our bomb to open up the bomb chest, maybe get more bombs out of it. Instead, we're left with the spirit heart and a single heart, and I guess 9 lives, but really a single heart. But I'm hoping, you know, it's the hope that counts, right? It's the severe hoping and wishing and praying and something. And, you know, we got that range. We could really just sit a majority, well, not a majority, because things can still attack us from far away, but we can decide to just say, you know, screw it, let's sit some of this out in a way. We also just take hits like a big old dumb idiot. That usually seems to be the way that I go. Also, catching myself in like really bad situations of getting stuck. This is not going well. It's actually kind of lagging. Like, frame rates really dropping. I didn't expect it. I mean, Isaac was a very intensive game when you played it on Flash, because Flash is a really bad engine, let's be honest. I'm not a very game designer kind of guy, but I understand that Flash was not the best use of your resources, and that usually actually caused kind of gameplay issues. Like, certain bosses they couldn't make happen because they said, well, there's no way that we're going to make this work and it be viable. So you saw a lot of bosses and stuff. Oh, it's supposed to diarrhea. That's good. It's totally what I wanted, except that we did get a super secret room, so my complaints will be lowered. But only for a second, you know. I can only lower my complaints so often. What I want to do is get rid of this fire that I know it's gonna fight me. I know how you work fire. Fire bites. The literal way, and also the just like, I don't like it. The sun card, pretty good if we had any of those red arts that we don't have anymore. Say we got nothing. But the sun card is still pretty good. It lets us see the map if we need it, etc., etc. Pretty great. Cricket's head. Just fantastic and well worth the time that I spent scooting stuff around. This room, train wreck, travesty, god awful. Probably could, you know, I guess I should have opened with those guys. That definitely was a thing that should have happened, but it's too late now. It's too late to apologize also, but it's mostly just too late to worry. And, you know, We get hit, therefore we get some damage, which adds to our adds to our cricket's damage. Just, you know, maybe I want to not throw ourselves to so much of it. We didn't get a red heart. That 1/2 heart dropped. It almost makes me want to go back to the super secret room, throw around some of those. See, that's what I'm worried about. Constantly, consistently, almost. Shoot some of those fires out. Potentially, they could have some red hearts. There's our key for the item room that I am looking for still. Ooh boy, a bomb would be almost worth it for a... Oh wait, there was a tinted rock back there. Allow me to say I'm the biggest fool. I suppose if we do die, if we die, you know, it's one more... What's one more life lost? Although that is pretty bad, all things considered. There's no way we'll be able to get everything in here, which kind of sucks. But we get a spirit heart, which is fine. Because that's what we wanted. I wanted a spirit heart. The half red heart, it would have been great. But, you know, I'll take what I can get, and what I can get is that. What I also might want is maybe this... I'm going to go for it. For a bomb and a key. Or a bomb and a penny, rather. Maybe not worth it. We effectively traded a bomb or a key for a bomb. Not a bomb for a key. Usually that's the way that we do it. But we got a key back, so screw it. I guess in a way we got a net positive, or a net evening. Good evening. We also got our secret room, which contains a bomb and a chest. And half a red heart. So look at that. Everything's already coming up roses. We're super good on bombs now. Kind of wish we had an active item so we could actually make use of these batteries, but I just know that as soon as we get an active item, those batteries will just stop happening. So Dark One, not really an issue, especially if we get our attack fly in a really good spot for him to get some extra damage. But really, we just kind of get him in this pattern. Have him run around, don't get under him because then he'll throw his brimstone out. So just kind of piss him off until he pisses off. Tears, shot speed up. Somehow we got to deal with the devil. I don't even know how that's possible because I'm pretty sure we took red heart damage, but whatever. Cursed eye. No, thank you. And 2 bombs. I guess that's what I get for saying no thank you to Cursed Eye, but dang, I'll stick by my principles. And go on to the next floor. I don't know why I don't know why I read that so dramatically. I didn't read it. It's not a script. These Isaac videos are not scripted. You'd think they are by the amount of, like, stupid drama that happens, but yeah. This is filmed in front of a live studio audience of the cat, really. It's just Max, mostly. He chimes in occasionally, and I tell him to not. Well, he probably would be the most popular part of this show if I just gave him a chance. I'm the man holding the cat back. Literally in the situation of being a man who's a human being. Not a real human being, but like, not as a regular human. I exist in a way, a corporeal form, in the way of saying like, yeah, that man has senses and it realizes he's alive. I guess that counts as living. Living ain't much of a dying. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. It's kind of late. I was expecting to record more Punch Club than I was Isaac, like I said before. So, if commentary for Isaac is already off the standards, off the charts, off the fucking presses, hot off the presses, then I don't know what I'm offering you, really. If I'm not offering you the hottest in Isaac commentary, then I'm not really doing my job now, am I? I'm also a big coward, man, and I'm pretty sure we would have gotten hit there. So that's fine. But Penny, we fart when we get pennies. I don't even think it hurts people. I think it just pushes them back. But Penny, petrified poop, much better. This gives us a higher chance for when there is poop for stuff to appear out of it. Just me, that makes a little more sense in the Isaac formula. We're not looking... And now we're looking for poop, I guess. That's an Isaac kind of quote everyone's known to expect. I'm wondering if maybe the secret room is here. It is not. That means we can't get into our item room by way of the secret room. I suppose we can still have a chance if we go to the right of it. But we're not holding out. This is the main part there. Like, it could be there. Probably not. It might be. But let's be honest. Instead, hoping to just... Really looking for a key right now. We've only got 12 cents though, so I guess I'm not entirely hoping for it, but keys are still good. We also got Tough Love, or Brass Knuckles. Respect Knuckles be more sufficient. Where occasionally we throw a tooth out. I believe it's dependent on luck, so getting luck ups through things like pills, or really anything, wouldn't be a bad solution. We also got a freaking dime from that poop, and I didn't even think to mention it. We got a dime from that freaking poop, man. That's pretty good. I would like to get a key so I can use this dime sometime for our shop. Thank you. Now, if you're still listening, get some spirit hearts in here. Let's get some brimstones in here. Let's now we kind of already used our brimstone tax, as it were, on that Eve run, so that's not going to be the secret room. BFF is good. I'm not gonna short sell it. It's a strong item. Humbling Bundle, the best shop item I think you can really get, because it just doubles all the consumables. Like, there is a case to be made of some sort of chicken before the egg thing of like, what if we had gotten Humbling Bundle before we had gotten the key, but would we been able to get the key before we got the thing? I guess if you change the sequence of events, you get another range upgrade, although now we got Mom's knife behind us trailing awkwardly. I don't think that really does any other status effects, but dang it, another range upgrade. We're gonna hit people from so far away. They're not even we're gonna shoot something from this room. It's gonna travel through to the cursed room, and the enemy in that room is gonna go, what the hell just hit me? And they're not gonna know, and we're not gonna be there to tell them it was me, fool. Instead, we're just gonna, sitting around, walking around, getting stuff. Hopefully getting some keys. I know I've been on this key thing for at least a couple floors now, but some would say literally like a couple of floors. This one and the one before it. But if we could, I'm also willing to part with some of these bombs in order to get some black hearts. I would really like that. I'd really like if you are not the annoying ones. You are the annoying ones, but thankfully we were able to dodge it. Get some half hearts going. That's what I was asking for. Explodey. I was about to say exploding mins. Now looking forward to keys though. I was looking forward to them. I told you that I was looking forward to them. I took really bad damage there, and I've ain't nobody's business but my own. And you're the guy. You're gonna explode. I knew it. I had you marked for explode. There are no tinted rocks. Strength card is pretty good. A bomb and a key for a golden poop. In this like humbling bundle day and age, it will most likely pay for itself. To be sure. Did I just run into that guy intentionally? Just like, yeah, just whatever. Alright. He's no longer Big Fatso Man, but I don't even know what I was thinking, to be quite honest. Guess I was just thinking I want out. That's led me out of this. I'm the Itagaki, I think, or was it Suda's? One of those game designers' latest games, let it die, except it was letting me die. Please. Speaking of Game Kid, Game Kid's pretty good. The only issue, I really had one to say about the Game Kid is, if we find ourselves wanting to use it for like the blood bank, I don't think it grants us the damage upgrade that we get from hurting ourselves intentionally via the blood bank. It will just give us plays for it for free, which is pretty good, pretty solid. But really, other than that, it's not worth it. Monstro 2 is totally worth the chomping. I was about to say, it's another thing, I guess, it's my new crutch word. Instead of things like nonetheless, I was about to say this thing. Instead, I should just say the thing. I feel like maybe that's what I would go with here. But Game Kid and the Mom's Knife running around, super good combo. It only took that fight for me to realize how good of a combo it is. So for Bomb and a Key, we get what I believe was about 11 cents or so. Solid upgrade. Solid trade, I would say. Granted, you could get a Bomb and a Key in the shop for like 10 cents. So really, you still get a net profit there. What I'm more talking about is... Really? Just thinking you can kind of get away with... Or using that money instead of for a Bomb and a Key could go into an item that saves our butt, or maybe it's a soul heart inside the shop that doesn't exist apparently to also save our hides. We don't have any knockback things, but it seems like we have some because our knockback is pretty strong. Poisoning these guys, also a viable strategy. It works out pretty well. Golden Key, I wouldn't say you're a little too late because we can still use you here, obviously. But it does kind of suck. Gosh, more options is really good. Secret room, knowing where the secret rooms is also really good. I'm gonna go with that one in the hopes that we get something like this where we get more stuff. Or Tears Down, it's not too bad. Telepill's very far away, that sucks. But I guess I'll just have to freaking live with it. I do want to go back. There's a good chance there could be a health upgrade in that room. And Reed, you're gonna drop freaking Steam sale, aren't you? And I'm gonna have 1 cent short of the Horizon. Then we're just gonna feel like a bunch of silly billies, aren't we? Could have gotten both items. Though, again, chicken before the egg thing. How was I supposed to know that the greed was over there in that secret room unless I had bombed every place? And then now I know where it is, but who cares? It's fine. We're fine. Everything is fine. Especially if I keep saying fine. Let's think of Pete Fines? No, Pete Hines. I want to say public relations dude. Look up. Pretty strong. Range up. Obviously where we're looking, bombs are key. Yeah, I could probably live without that. And, well, I'm sorry, buddy. But I'm going to have to... Bloody Penny. Bloody Penny, when we pick up a penny, we get a random chance for a heart. I don't know how much poop we're going to get later. There's a random chance that a half heart spawns. We could use that half heart to get something like the blood bank. Really good because it basically kind of ends up being a zero loss thing. Hopefully, we throw some money or we throw some blood into it. It pops out a coin. We pick up the coin. It tosses a heart on the ground. Ad infinitum. So, so is the plan. Obviously, using Game Kid would help because we can kind of not devise it to our will, but I'll kind of put it into our, make it work for us. Like so. Probably getting around to using, of course you're going to run away like a big baby coward, because after all you are kind of a baby. Like literally child character similar to Isaac. It's not a good use of the game, kid, but a use nonetheless. And Loki. Probably would have been a better choice to use against Loki, since he doesn't really run around except to teleport and then eventually toss out some of your bomb friends. You toss out some of your bomb friends that I can then kill so you can kill yourself a little faster. No? You don't want to do that? You just want to look so chipper? Whatever. You're dead. We got a Spirit Heart. I'm pretty happy. We've got pretty much... I guess we don't have an Eternal Heart, so I can't exactly play with all the colors of the hearts. But certainly can play and enjoy ourselves. That guy got killed mid-jump, which kind of worried me for a second because I wasn't quite sure where I was going to dodge from him. Still no black hearts from these. I'm really banking on it to the point of probably overusing my bombs. And we should also be, I was about to say, on the lookout. Duh, God, told you I was about to say it. We should be on the lookout for some of these secret rooms that we kind of paid our way into getting. Polycephalus, you're a bit of a pain. I sort of wish I had Game Kid up so I could really deal with you. You're like a champion version that is very weak. So maybe I don't need to be that scared of you. Instead, I should be thinking to myself, really hope we find a lockout pill. Another one somewhere down the line. That'd be swell. That'd be swell. Golly gee. Batman. Let's fight Super Greed instead. Super Greed, actually kind of easier to dodge than regular Greed, just due to his fork kind of pattern. Because if you just get far away enough from him, you just sit it out. Do whatever. Pick up some of these hearts, or coins, into hearts. These guys are going to let they splay out. One of these dudes has to be the forker ones. It is not. Thankfully, I'd say. I'd probably accidentally run into him because, well, that just seems to happen. Little haunts. Really just regular sized little haunts. Loki's horns. Not really great. I think they're supposed to be a tiers upgrade, which I guess is okay considering that we got a tiers downgrade in the form of a pill in recent times, but as far as like item rooms go, it's been a hazard, to be sure. We got Common Cold. It's probably the best one, but Cricket's Head was in its own thing, and a lot of the other items were just not entirely of their own thing. What am I saying right now? I'm not sure. Wheel for that's a tough decision, mister. You've left me on an impasse. It makes me want to keep you alive. A bomb for 2 keys seems like a good trade. Don't see any tinted rocks, though I'm sure, if you want to tell me in the comments, you missed tinted rock here, you idiot. I'd be fine with obliging to that. Because I am an idiot. I don't want to say that's my stick. Because I don't think, outside of maybe DSP, there's no one that really, has their entire spiel be, well, I'm just not that good at this. I don't want to be not good at this and that be the funny thing. I want to be good at it. I want to learn. Have some sort of thing. Not that. We have the Hermit card, so we might as well just pop in, say hi to Mom, do a little bit of get in places. Really thought that would have gone better, but it didn't. Thankfully, Loki's Tears might be the best thing, if it procs, to like fight in the center for. Otherwise, you know, it's just a mom fight. We could get, you know, Razor's Edge kind of thing of, yeah, running in and then kind of running around to get her foot. But really, it's not worth it. We're almost done anyways. We are going down to the dark room. Let's check out our deal with the devil, which is just Krampus or whatever. Whatever, Krampus. I'm gonna hit you with our attack fly. Make him feel relevant to the conversation. Not even, you know, because he did actually a really good job. Lump of coal, super fine. Especially with all our range upgrades. But really, it's pretty solid. In our final shop, we get a Spirit Heart. The Lovers, which I guess is fine. We don't need more Spirit Hearts. We don't need the Boomerang. It's actually really bad. Let me put some money in this, especially to make up for the money that we threw away. Buy a little bit of chub going on here. Another champion chub. We must be in the Necropolis to fight all these bosses. Oh, like, of course you're in the Necropolis, you idiot. How did you not realize that? I'm sorry. I'm not that good at this. I thought that was the whole spiel that I just did a second ago. Really just kind of looking for some Spirit Hearts. That's all I want out of you. Just not even a little. We get Super Magnet instead. Super Magnet's a really, really awful item. So instead, I'll just blow you up. Au revoir and all that. There are some areas that we have not explored. Why not? Instead of being crippled by, not fear, but just like, I guess it's sort of a fear of what's gonna happen? Am I just gonna lose more Spirit Hearts to this stupid game? Apparently, yes. That room wasn't even worth it. We could throw some more bombs and stuff in hopes that we get some Black Hearts, but it's less likely than it usually is. In fact, the more times I blow up these rocks, the more times I think we're just going to get a host head, and it's going to prolong the room even more. But I'm still hoping. Pretty fly? It's actually pretty fly, in all honesty. I'm sorry. We could use our Game Kid to get into our curse room. Potentially get some extra stuff. I was gonna say it seems less worth it considering that we need these Spirit Hearts. Now we're gonna run to the frickin' potentially, hopefully if this doesn't, no. Alright. We're gonna run into the lovely womb and or utero with pretty much zero health. Like, one hit, we're done with the thing. And if I'm just thinking about it, we were pretty much the same way in... How am I trying to say this? There's no way I can really spin it positively, that's for sure. But, if we never took 9 lives, I suppose there's a chance we could have gotten deals with an angel. And that would have changed our course drastically. So, I mean, you use the seed. I believe it's 618A, then something else. So, you know, the sun card, it kind of sucks. But it also works as a death card, so it also doesn't suck. These are entire situation just sucks, and I'm going to yawn straight into the microphone. That's just what I'm liable to do. No, we're running in Utero 1 pretty much blind, and I don't mean Curse of the Blind. I mean, like, everything could go wrong, and then some. So let's see what trouble we can get into in other situations. You want to give me something? Give me something to tell me that you're worth it? Like some spirit? See? That was worth it. I won't kill you just yet, but I'm thinking about it. If we lose these spirit hearts, I'm certainly going to think about, you know, the meaning of death and nihilism in particular. Or instead, I'll just, you know, try not to lose the spirit hearts. I'd say you've got a chance to work, mister, but you're also a little far away and not worth it since we have 3 cents. We can get more, obviously. That's the whole crux of everything, but probably not. Man's gonna play his 3-shelled bongo race for eternity. Because I'm certainly not gonna mess with him. And I'm not gonna mess the tears down. If you had that luck up or the range up, you know, if we need that range up, then I would say yes, but no such luck. Are you kidding me? Screwed that up. Joker card. Yeah, why not? Could be Abaddon. Could be 3 chests with bombs, and probably Cursed Eye. It's Guppy's Collar. That's another Guppy item. We're 1 away from the Gupster Challenge. That doesn't really help considering we still have, you know, absolutely no health to speak of. But I suppose when you're Guppy, who needs health? You just need your wits and a never-ending army of flies. I almost thought this would be a perfect room to... Oh, this might have been still a perfect room to game kid on, even though we can't actually reach the guy. We can... We'll at least get invincibility for a limited time and then avoid trying to get hit like an idiot. Okay, don't die. At least don't make this entire room in vain. Oh my god, there's another section of you. Why are there so many of you? This room is awful. Alright, well that was the worst thing I've ever experienced in my entire life, and that's saying something. Ugh. Okay. I don't really know what I'm looking for here, except possibly some spirit hearts have known to show up in poop. Studies have shown spirit hearts, poop. Are they related? Number 2 will shock you. That wasn't even a list. Why would number 2 shock you? Clickbait titles have gotten so desperate. You'll never believe what this one is. That sounds like a clickhole article waiting to happen. Yeah, I'll wait here for the check as long as need requires. I'll be the dog from Futurama. Sorry to cause that grief in everyone, but I'll be that. I will wait for you, etc., etc. You can tell how much I really have the care for it by saying, etc., etc. Hagalaws. You know, it does its job. There's a chance there's a tinted rock somewhere in those places. Not a very good one, but there's a tell, or there's a Lex. But at the time I see that most of them just have a little Lex on it, so I think what's the real thing I'm looking for here? And usually they just say, yeah, well, I don't know. Let's say we could use the TNT, but really let's not mince words or time or things in general. Get Able. Obviously, the item we were destined for. Just shoot out all this fire. Get rid of it all. Get rid of the TNT as well. Maybe blow you up because I don't care anymore. You can get some spiders out of it. It's not worth it, really. And continue on. Trying to think, what do we really need our keys for? We need keys to get into golden chests. We don't have very many golden chests. Like, we're not going to the chest, so we're not looking in that way. I'm not really sure what our requirement is. This is the virus. Isn't touched, but it gets us closer to spawn, so it's pretty good. Double hanged man, where were you when I wanted that other thing? Dang it. We could... there's a battery. Okay. Hear me out. I'm only going to say this once. And by saying it once, I mean I'm probably going to repeat it. It's time for daring action plan. Fly into here, consequence free because we were flying. Get some stuff. Get that one's a tears down. I can just tell by the thing. This one is a health upgrade. Hey, then use game kid. Get out of here. Realize that thing was hiding on top of something. Feels really, really silly. For only a second. Preferably only a second, but still feels really silly. Waste another bomb to get into here. Waste yet another bomb to get over here. Just for ease of access, I guess. Throw some keys on that guy. Maybe we get more. No. Way to go. It's not really much I could have done about that, except maybe gotten out of the room and tried to, football it away from him. But really, hindsight's 20/20, as they say, and they do say it. Usually, people say it a lot. It's the point where it becomes a catchphrase for that said person. Instead, we take the sun card. I'm taking the sun card to the end, baby. I don't know why I called it baby. I'm sorry about that. Seems not inappropriate exactly. It may be inappropriate. You may find it offensive. Maybe I'm just saying Isaac, baby. We're taking this to the top. Isaac, who is a baby. One of these is a cube of meat. The other one is I don't know, maybe an HP upgrade. Or a speed upgrade. Lord knows I needed a speed upgrade. We probably could use a speed upgrade. That's not something I'm not going to really futz about. Instead, cry about that time we wore a dress. Or maybe we were dreaming about it. Maybe this entire thing's a dream, man. It's not, though. I mean, it probably is. Maybe it's not. I don't know what to say. What I'm saying is, look, there's a secret room right here. It could be something great. Like more keys that we could give to a key beggar. And I just like saying key. We don't need to worry about you, tentacles. You think we do, but we don't. We should worry about those guys. Emperor card, you're really good. You're like super good. That makes me want to use the sun card now. Preferably not in a way that hopefully in a way that benefits me.
The sun.
Like that, not only get that black heart from I don't know where, but also get the full scope of the place, get my health back and destroy some enemies. The whole fun thing. There's a boss guy here, which means there may be a good item to get out of him. Possibly, I don't know. Another 9 lives. That makes no sense. Is 2 9 lives get us guppy? Nope. We just get 18 lives because that makes sense in a way. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't make sense. What just happened? We got 2 keys to get into this room to get more stuff. Temperance could be good, and by that I meant it's pretty much what I was hoping for the entire time, but not really. We spent our spirit heart because I guess we can't spend the entire thing on it. Never mind. Thanks for nothing, temperance. I thought we were friends. Inanimate object. Choose a shadow. Or maybe just my shadow? Hey, look, Tinderbox. Now it's Judas' shadow, so I guess we can kill ourselves and become Judas. I don't know when, though, now that I think about it, because we've got the 9 lives, like, stacked so far ahead of everything. Is it gonna turn us into Judas' shadow, and then... Could you please vacate yourselves from the earthly presence? Oh, yeah. I just hit left trigger because I was feeling it. Just like, I want to hit left trigger right now. What happened if I just hit left trigger right now? Wouldn't I just activate the item? I need to go to sleep, possibly. It's a very good chance that is everything that I'm experiencing at the moment. But instead, we, soldier on. Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition. Or press the ringworm. Nah. I'm not feeling the goof troop today. I'm just feeling the... Let's do this. Is that a Year rune? This is where we turn around because of the Year rune? No, it's a Dagos rune, which is actually still really good because we get some purity out of it. I don't think there was a curse to be had. But we don't have to worry about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are enough charges potentially to get that back. I don't know if it's worth it. And Game Kit's pretty good, and I know Game Kit against a mom fight would be like super great. So it would be really nice to have it back for this thing. So glad we came back for you, Loki. Immediately saw some of the bomb fly, because I said last time you should summon those bomb flies, and you didn't. The jerk. And now he just says, yeah, let's do this outright. We apparently want to be like Dr. Thorax from Command and Conquer Generals, I believe. All the steel. Oh, fantastic. Legitimately pretty great. Now apparently we want to be a very toxic individual because we've got poison bombs and common cold. We are sickly and we are a sick individual. I know how to say that because I've been told that in my life. That's mostly a lie. We are on the way to success. And by success, I mean like mild success. I feel like your success is mild. Like I like my steak. I mean, no, not really. I mean like, I don't think mild is a steak thing. I think rare is what I'm thinking of. I don't really like rare. Mostly everyone think medium rare is the like preferred thing. I kind of like it well done. Even sometimes medium rare is still a little too not saucy precisely. Also, it's pretty much I wouldn't say no way we're gonna take damage there, but like not a great situation of how are we gonna take damage today? Another situation. This room sucks. And that too, whatever. Not worth it to try and get stuff out of the sacrifice thing. Instead we just need to, soldier on. Praise the Lord. Keep passing that ammunition. Hopefully these 2 rooms, I'm going to say that and then ruin everything. Deciding that these 2 rooms have some enemies in them, and by that I meant exactly what I meant here with the people. We will have ourselves a good time because now we've got the item. Let's live it up like we were Brian Setzer. Instead, let's live it down. Let's break it down. Let's mess it up like Dan P and the Bricks. Let's just get the hell into Shoal. Get the hell into hell. Oh, forget me now. Yeah, well, no. I'm thinking Forgive Me Now would be great if we were on the chest. I should probably pick it up. I don't know if we probably picked up Forgive Me Now at some point, right? Like that seems like a fairly good it's a good item, I'm not gonna lie. It would be a great item if we had gotten that like on one of our other floors, so we could double up on things like Deals with the Devil or fight things. Forgive Me Now, we could redo the floor. It's not worth it, in my humble opinion. Yeah, super humble. My braggart opinion, is that more like it? Instead, I just want to avoid these dudes with the skills that pay said bills. The skills do not pay bills. In fact, they do the opposite. They really just cause more trouble than they're worth. Realistically, I would like our boss room to just our fight with Satan, with Satan, to just be absurdly close, like silly. Just set him up right there and say, let's go. But it's not gonna happen. I know it's not gonna happen. I know he's gonna be as far away as that super secret room is, and I'm never gonna see a Balls of Steel pill in my life ever again, and it's gonna haunt me in my sleep. In my dreams, I'll see that pill, and I'll go, ah, you were there. But that's it. That's the only place where it gets to show up. Attack Fly. MVP. Abel, you've got to show your like work, you know? You gotta make yourself a little more useful than, I'm here, guys. I promise you, I exist. Please don't forget about me, Abel. I shoot at stuff occasionally. And by that I mean I shoot towards you, so really as long as you are between a bad guy, I might hit him. Like there. Good job. Good hits, Abel. You're doing it. You're making Dad proud. No, I'm not your dad, and I'm never going to claim it. Like, someone says, is that your boy? I'm gonna feign all responsibility just outright. Just know that. In our Joker room, we get the ability to fly for basically our hearts, or black heart, or our one heart. You know, if we were gonna become Guppy, we would be able to fly, you know, but whatever. I guess we're not gonna become Guppy unless the red chests in the fucking dark room, if we even get there. I'm not 100% sure we're gonna get there soon, right now. We've got good, you know, there's a good chance it's going on right now. We got flight and the ability to shoot through rocks. Isn't going to help us in a lot of fights, but it's still a very situationally good thing. We got a decent amount of spirit hearts. Maybe we can get more out of this situation. I said out of this situation. Well, we got one, so I'm not going to complain too hard, except for the part where I'm going to complain super hard. Gosh, game. All right, there you go. You've redeemed yourself a little. Also, I think we used those bombs, maybe combat effectively. Just kidding, because I'm pretty sure none of them really died. And we get our bombs back, so everything's pretty much fine. Fine and dandy. Space dandy, maybe. Probably not exactly space dandy. I don't want anything to do with this room, so I'm going to use that battery we just got to substantiate that very well. This is almost our preemptive fallen fight, considering we're going to have to fight one in the next room. And we're going to have to learn how to do it without taking too much damage, and also without like panicking and using Game Kid. Because I feel like using Game Kid against Satan would probably be the best option for us. Really? I really hope we don't get dragged down by a bunch of tiny little, like, I would call them nicks, but that's exactly what's going on right now. So, Degas, Purity. All of these need to be Degas. Oh, wait, one of these probably could have been a Yera. No, it wasn't. Good. Alright. I was like, all of you need to be Degas. Or Yes. Anzus, not that bad. I don't really care about seeing where we're going to go on the next floor because I'm pretty much just going to run in. I can just sit here. Death, you think you're so good? You actually are pretty good. You've got solid things. You've got like a Dio time stop. Well, not exactly a time stop, I guess. Maybe I can move around in the frozen time. But, you know, you got options. You got things you can be doing. I'm trying to say that, like, you got things you can be doing with your life, you know, man. Like, why are you wasting it here? I mean, is that it? I thought you were going to open a lot more times, but instead you just disappointed me, chest of wonders. I think that's it. There's a chest. There is a regular chest all the way up there in that room that we didn't actually fight. Instead, I'm going to... Now. Little off. By like a hair. Like a tiny hair. Now, the rest of the fight, we throw all the bombs out. Surprisingly, didn't take that much damage. Now it's time for the panic, where we go in, run the gamut here. The other question I guess I have is, what are you thinking? First off, would you like to actually win? Thank you. So, least beaten Satan, complete, confirmed for Satan Killer Man. It's only taken us an hour or so. Would these rooms technically be easier? I would like to get a little, like, we're not going to get a, we're not going to get a full charge. I know that's just not going to happen, but I wouldn't mind getting a couple of charges and not having to fight as many rooms in the land or in the dark room as possible. So let's walk around a little, maybe see what's up. There's not much that we can't say already. There's like a forget me now. We already did that, so don't really need to worry about it. This guy sucks. There's no real way around that, except for saying this guy just really sucks. And we just get it. All right, you're pretty much all I've ever wanted in my life. What am I hoping for here, realistically? I'm hoping that we get in there. At least one of the red chests gives us like some spirit hearts. Like a guppy item would be nice. Hey, we unlocked blood rights. Blood rights is one of those items I think we harm ourselves. So pretty good. These flies these spiders not so bad. These spirit hearts exactly what I was hoping for. And a deal with the devil the last second. No. So I was thinking like, headless baby, we could help. It helps the thing, but really not really. Emperor card in, which is great because we're on Curse of the Lost or Unknown or whatever. It is the one that sucks. We got halfway through that fight. Probably could have gotten even more, but I pansied out there and said, oh, I don't want to accidentally want to take damage in the middle of that. So, yeah, we could have gotten more, but whatever. Instead, we have to actually fight this battle proper. Who does that anymore? Who fights the lamb if they're not just stupidly overpowered? I don't even know how half the lamb stuff works. And I'd really like to not find out if that's okay with you. Video game... Oh, no. Okay. One part of the lamb is done. We just have to not get hit for the rest of it. Please. Oh, please. Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. Just let me have something video game. Binding of Isaac. The television show, the video game. Clutched it. Totally. 100%. Not really. But, you know, who cares? We made it. We got Samson's Lock. We beat a game, and it didn't have to be that overpowered. It was actually interesting, and, like, things happened that weren't crazy. It's actually a whole hour right now of the second, which is stupid. If you enjoyed that video, there are many more like it on the page. So you can go check those out. MaelstromTear, because that's me, and I do these videos constantly. And I will see you next time.